The most promising project for this bull market just released, and it is still criminally undervalued. I need you to know about this because I'm a big investor, but that's for a good reason. I've been supporting this project from the start and they just did something fantastic. You can still get in early, and that's usually not the case with these things. So let's take a look at Seedworld. Welcome to the Fomo Factory. Smack the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the bell notification on. And yes, we are in the stage of the bull market where we can talk more about individual gems because that's where the real money is. Let me show you. There's so much to go over with this project. I cannot even put it all in one video, but I will make more content about it. But this is just the start, man. So let me just take you through it. No CEX and all DEXs, no VCs and all communities. We are going to make this the best UGC game in the industry, user-generated content. And that's exactly the type of stuff that is going to be big. Why? It already was big in 2021, but I'll give you two examples of projects that released earlier, which Seedworld is a little bit familiar with, so we can also see how far things might go, and it would actually surprise you. But first, this is Seedworld. Seedworld is a project by Seedify, and everything that Seedify touches turns into gold. Seedify itself has the S-Fund token, and it's the blue chip launchpad, basically one of the best, launchpads out there, if not actually the best launchpad, especially when they started out in 2021 as a gaming project, a gaming launchpad. And they started their token with a simple airdrop. Now, Seedify went all the way to like $350 million market cap peak bull, something like that. And then they came up with SNFTS, Seedify NFT space. And the time for NFTs is not really there yet, but believe me if I say that NFTs are probably going to be bigger than the last cycle. And that's just because now there's way more use case of it. So yeah, of course, you can wank off to a picture of a rock or whatever the fuck you do with these NFTs that cost you $3 million. But if you actually have NFTs that can be used as in-game items, then it's a complete different story because gaming isn't going anywhere. We know that. Crypto is not going anywhere. Crypto gaming is like buying Tesla 3 years ago, right? I have to check the charts if that's a correct statement. Nah, you know what I mean. It's crazy early. And now they have been working a long time on Seedworld. And Seedworld is basically, it's a metaverse. It's user-generated content. And this is going to be so freaking huge because this team is the most connected team in the space. They talk to gaming projects, to the best leaders in the crypto space, to the best founders every day. They know what makes a project succeeded or not. So they can apply that all to their own project, of course. The transparency is crazy. The founder is an amazing guy. I hope to do an interview with him one day as well. But let's dive into the S-World token first because, that's where the money is and that's maybe what most people are interested in. But let me give you a little comparison right here. So they tweeted just some math. S-World market cap is now $7 million. At the moment they tweeted it, but the chart is kind of up only, so it's now $9.5 million, which is super low. And you might look at this and be like, but it's 83 million fully diluted. Let me tell you what, that's also super low, but this will never hit the market because Seedify knows exactly about token sinks. They know how to add utility to the project, so not all tokens will hit the market. They made me lock up all my tokens. I'm going to show you I have nothing liquid. These bastards made me too bullish, so I locked it all up. If this project does a 10x now overnight, then I am not able to sell it, and I don't even want to. And I'm going to show you exactly why that is. But to compare again, the average UGC world in Web3 is $800 million. Average all-time high in Web3 is 8 billion. And the top user-generated content in the world in traditional, which I think might be Roblox, but I'm not sure. Anyway, is $26 billion. And we're talking about 7 million right here. Come on, what are we like? This is day number 2 of recording. Like, this is early as hell, okay? So I'm a holder of this. I think that it has a lot of places to go. They are so transparent with everything that they do. If you look on the Twitter, they are building and giving you all the information. They're teasing about how it's going to look like. And I don't want to be biased, but this looks way, way better than what we already have in Web3. And what do we already have in Web3? Well, we have one that you probably know about, and that's Sandbox, right? If you look at Sandbox, currently it has a fully diluted valuation of $800 million, right? It's crazy. If we look at another one, that's Decentraland. Decentraland has a valuation of $700 million. This is the average, right? And then you have something which is, in my opinion, better in every way, and it's cheaper. Like, you don't need a lot of brains for this, to be honest. As you can see, I'm staking my tokens for 180 days. I have no interest in selling these tokens anytime soon because it's the perfect ingredient with what I just said, plus the fact that the real bull market is actually yet to start. We talk about this a lot on this channel, and if you look at Bitcoin, you know, there are, like, I can go in depth. I don't want to make that video about this, but there are kind of two things that you can see this by, right? One is you always have kind of like two legs in a bull market. You have leg number one, then it gets boring for a while, and then you have leg number two where the altcoins really go with it. Here as well, we have leg number one, go down, sideways, boring, and leg number two. We just had leg number one, and we are consolidating for a long time. So this is only a matter of time and not even a lot of time anymore. And another thing is really simple. If you just look at the halvings, right? Look, halving up, halving up, halving up, halving down. We know what's about to come, right? And these are the two most simple things I can mention right now why Bitcoin is going up. So yeah, the bull market is about to start. And if you have your tokens of an undervalued project that actually has great quality, with a bull market pretty much guaranteed coming, like, guys, why would you fade this? It makes no sense anymore. Let's be real. And yeah, in all transparency, I'm an ambassador for Seedworld. But come on, I'm talking about Seedify since the beginning. Ambassador, no ambassador, mascot, whatever the hell. I will talk about this because this is something that I will fully support. I love what they're building. They have their connections all over the place. They had a great AMA with Neo Tokyo as well. I listened to it, and they are really giving a lot of information. And you can also just find out how the team thinks about it, right? Now, what else do you get if you stake your tokens? Because there's so much more than just simply an APY, right? A lot of projects do that. Stake your tokens so you get an APY. Yeah, and then you get more tokens, which are eventually more worthless, so you're still not in a profit, right? Seedworld kind of does it different. I love this tweet, and we'll talk about the lands more, because if you are staking your tokens, you can also get these resource lands, treasure islands, will islands, and even maybe megalodon islands. And yeah, that's crazy, because if people kind of build and play on your land, actually, that's income for you, right? And again, we see projects like, if you had that kind of land in the sandbox, you would be freaking rich right now, right? But that's too expensive. You have a second chance, actually. But let's check this tweet out, because I see one thing in this tweet that I think is super interesting, actually. But let me show you something really cool. Sorry, wrong tweet. This tweet, the other tweet is also very cool. Follow it all, right? I'm going to leave it down below. But this is what the founder says. We're going to play with the system a bit. The CEXs are not needed. We started Seedify in 2021 without any CEXs too, right? And you can see it by Xborg, for example. They also did it with just the DX, and they are going like this. CEXs are overrated at this point, actually. What is needed is token sinks. So, you know, making sure that you add utility by these lands, for example, that people lock the tokens, that there won't be a big supply hitting the market, etc. Low FDV. Again, if you look at this, this is currently $82 million. This is not high, especially if you consider that peak bull will be completely crazy with all the valuations in crypto. Room for growth? Well, again, with a $9 million market cap, I think there's pretty much room to grow here. A product with potential, a multi-chain approach. They released on AVAX, BNB, Solana is coming. Ethereum is coming. Another one which I forgot, but we'll go over it. But they make sure that it's accessible, and the accessibility in crypto is super important as well. If you're a project and you release on a DEX of a chain that's not really used and doesn't have the adoption yet, you're making it hard on yourself. Seedify is making sure that that's at least not a problem, right? What we want to show the power of token sinks especially. What makes utility tokens a ton more interesting compared to memes is the ability to have token sinks and supply shocks with these tokens. That's indeed really interesting, right? And because with utility you can do so much, and like I said, they make me want to stake these tokens. Right? That's like there. You can see it. They release in definitely not the best part of the market. And since release, it is up only. I haven't seen a lot of projects that do that lately, to be honest. So Seedify know what they do. Therefore, I also feel, man, once the market conditions are also in our favor, then this will be the snowball effect, but going uphill, basically, right? Once people realize this fact, utility tokens and new launches will shine again. 300 million S-World is already staked for Seedworld lands in less than 18 hours. That's a sick accomplishment. That's over $1.3 million within a day, not even a day, just staked, right? People have $1 million faith in this project, and they should. It's crazy. Focus on token sinks, because the magic is there, and that's what's going to elevate this industry. That's what's going to give meaning to these tokens. Yes, you do not need CXs, especially if you go mass multi-chain. But if you do not have the use case for your tokens, you will see the same story repeating this time in DXs. Token sinks must be the meta. This is going to make utility a lot more strong than we see right now. And this is so true. And what I also love is that you don't hear this a lot, and you do hear this from the founder of a project which has a criminally undervalued valuation. So my faith is here, right? Also, because like I said, they have proven that they know what they do, right? If you look at Seedify fund, S-Fund, for example, if you look at the market cap where this went, 350 million, right? Like not even too long ago. Even SNFTS, which is quite funny because this was all about the NFT Launchpad, etc., which like didn't even took off like really hard because it was just not time for that yet. They already had a circulating market cap of $30 million, right? So that shows like, man, they can do it. Easy, right? And this was an airdrop, right? Seedworld actually had funding. So I don't know. I can see this grow really hard in this bull market. And I am very, very, very tempted to buy more, actually. Usually I would say, oh yeah, 9 million and then 80 million, like 9x token investing, etc. Stay away. But that's not the case. This fully diluted will never hit the market with these things. And what I like as well, by the way, is that their survival shooter is set to launch with Seedworld's beta in February 2025. And it sounds very far away, but it's actually 4 months, right? So the hype is now there for the token. They have been building, they hyped, but they delivered as well. And the game is coming not long after that as well. And it will expand more and more and more. And this is something that you can just really, really build with yourself as well. It's not just a game that you can play. This is a complete world for you that opens up. And it's pretty cool. Meta Alchemist, he also said, I had some fun today building this cave home solo in Seedworld in just a few hours. This is what you can build for yourself. And there are so many ways to earn an income with this as well. If you are like an investor, just purely as an investor, it all depends on the success of the game. And I cannot see this fail. Unfortunately, a lot of people nowadays say gaming is dead, NFTs are dead. Bruh, your brain cells are dead. If you really think that, this is like it could not be further from the truth. Like their dogs, I can make a month-long live stream about this. But what's pretty interesting is The world needs a UGC platform for those who have grown with Roblox but want something deeper. And Roblox, again, it has 216 million monthly users. Don't tell me that gaming is dead. Come on, that's crazy, right? So the potential is definitely there. Over 3 billion gamers worldwide love gaming, yet they have never used a UGC gaming platform because something wasn't made for them yet. And as a user-generated content platform keeps replacing old habits, UGC gaming, which can become the home to the whole world, with its art style, economic depth, and incentives must be created. And that's exactly what they are building at Seedworld. And this is not only for crypto, it's just a huge monopoly to have. Like, this could really be big. Beyond all the game modes, Seedworld enables players to become creators through the creator mode as well. And that's just like, look, maybe let me make clear. I'm not a gamer, but I cannot wait to play this. I think their mission is accomplished already. If people say that. Really. So can you imagine what gamers feel? Now, Beyond the Keep, that's a game mode in the Seedworld ecosystem. And all the players of that game automatically join a global leaderboard where they rank based on their in-game performance. And the higher the rank, the more they will earn. And they can win S-World tokens, NFTs, lands, battle passes, blueprints, skins. And again, if this game becomes a success, which I think the odds are pretty high, then these things are going to be valuable as fuck, right? Like, sorry to pronounce it like that, but I don't know how else to do it. And in the open world, you can do so much, and you need all these kind of things to build there as well. Players can craft a multitude of items and weapons using the gathered resources. The crafting system allows the creation of unique tools, weapons, and other useful items for survival, building, and combat. You need farming crops, mining minerals, and collecting other essential materials as well. It just sounds like again, it sounds like a whole world is about to open. And then within the economy, there's this whole utility for the S-World token. The base of the complete ecosystem is the S-World token, and we utilize it in every aspect of Seedworld. Our virtual in-game currency is created by burning S-World, even when purchased with fiat. So, I mean, if this will like be a very deflationary token, actually. The new NFTs, NFT upgrades, and various in-game assets can be purchased directly with S-World. The subscription is available for S-World. And here you have more information about the S-World token as well. And this is the link to the tokenomics. You can find it. I'm going to leave the link to the docs below, because if I read you through all of it, it's a long story. But there's so much interesting stuff right here that you actually don't want to skip. And now again, one of the last things, like I said, if you stake your tokens, you can get these lands, right? So if you go to the stake and to the token claim, you can see these lands. You need, for example, 200,000 Seedworld, and you have to stake it for 3 months to be able to get a resource land, or more and more and more. Now, what do these lands do? Because this is really the kind of crucial part within the game as well. Integrating land NFTs with Seedworld as NFT roots NFTs is key for maximizing rewards. Connecting lands to a root NFT I can never pronounce that word, significantly very much boost its potential to generate rewards. When lands are linked, seeds increase, improving the seed root NFT's rank and thus the share of its daily S-World reward. So it's a node basically which you can upgrade in a playful manner, and it is so freaking awesome that this is now possible, man. And in short, builders and creators generate income by monetizing their games and experiences. Landowners profit from increased activity on their land, earning S-World from the seed roots owners and increasing the land's value. The seed root owners, so that's the node basically, unlock greater rewards as land activity engagement surge, and the players enjoy various rewards for exploring lands and participating in events and experiences hosted on it. So this is big. This is like really, really, really big. And I sincerely advise you to look into this. Like, I'm not saying you should buy it, of course, but it's not for me to say that. But it is highly how do you say that? It is urgent advice to look at this and just dive into it. And also, if you are not really into the game itself or whatever, or you just feel like I need a project that has just a lot of potential, here you go. You don't even have to understand it. Just know that it has a lot of potential. And I don't know a lot of projects that have transparency at this level as well, right? And experience, and that they already earned their stripes. That's something that Seedify is extraordinary at. And if you get a chance to be involved in one of their projects like this early, then I think that this is a no-brainer. So look into it. I'm gonna leave as much links down below as possible so you can find it out for yourself. Very simple. If you feel like I just want to buy a token, I don't want to do my research, whatever, that's just who I am. Find it on CoinGecko. Look what chain you want to build it on. Buy it on. AVAX is the main chain. So go to Trader Joe, have some AVAX in your wallet and buy it right there. Yeah, man. I'm kind of speechless for somebody who has to make a video, actually. So that's not that professional, Fomo, I know, but it's only a good sign. So I hope you love it that I actually made a dedicated video about a specific project for once. And that I don't get a lot of people in the comments like, you're pumping your own bags. Yeah, I can with my 2,000 views. I'm Alex Becker, right? No, I cannot. Plus, again, my tokens are locked, so it's not even possible for me. I just love to discuss what I have been supporting for so long already. And I need to share gems with you because, look, I cannot promise you that, of course, but I think that this will make us money if we invest. Very simple. But hey, NFA, right? Thanks for watching. Smack the like button on the butt. Subscribe to the channel, turn the bell notification on, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.